Attack on Mika!
My name is Soichiro Kawamura. I'm 32 years old. I currently work at Shingeki Printing, a renowned printing company within the district. While I originally worked as a businessman, I was moved to the production management unit due to post-alterations. Furthermore, I was assigned the role of interviewing this year's applicants despite my young age. Am I really the right choice? Oh well, it is what it is. I just have to do my best. But I did have one concern. It's my boss who was interviewing with me.
Kawamura, you bastard! I told you to arrive 30 minutes early to clean the place up! This is why young people these days...
I'm so sorry. As you can see, Suda-san thrives in power harassment and makes demands that aren't included in company regulations. He's one of the higher-ups of the unit and holds nicknames such as Prejudice Wearing a Suit and Walking Harassment.
Youth these days have no common sense, guts, or courtesy. There's nothing going for you lot.
Right, sorry. I'm too weak-minded to disobey him. It was a repeat of last time. It's been 3 years since I became married, and we finally received a baby a while ago. As a result, I tried asking for childcare leave, but... Suda-san, I recently received a baby, so I was hoping if I could apply for childcare leave.
Are you really a man, Kawamura? Shouldn't you be working harder now that you have a kid?
Huh? Well, of course, but asking for a leave is right, and...
Guys who ask for leaves have no chance of promotion. You get what I mean, right? Right?
With a superior like that around, I have my doubts of the interview going smoothly.
Hey, Kawamura, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and start prepping the interview room.
Right. My apologies. With such concerns in mind, I embarked on my first job as an interviewer. Wow, Shudo Sakamoto's resume becomes more impressive the longer I look at it. Even an IT study abroad program to India. He's definitely employed.
Nope, rejected. It's my intuition.
Wait, what? Why? Both his background and personal statements look amazing. It's rare for someone like him to apply to this business.
India, right? Indians lack time management. Do you think he might have gotten used to that mindset?
There it is. Prejudice and assumptions. He's always negative about everything.
People who go on study abroad programs look down on Japan. Who'd work with an insolent brat like that?
Well, we don't know any of that yet.
It's obvious. Study abroad to India. There's no way I'm pampering a spoiled brat like him.
Once he came in, it became clear to me that Shuto Sakamoto was a confident and upstanding young man.
My name is Shuto Sakamoto. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
It's a pleasure to meet you, too. I took a look at your resume. Your overseas experience is impressive. Could you tell us a bit more about it?
Thank you very much. I had an interest in the IT field from back in high school and...
He may as well study at a leading country in IT. Once his goal was set, he gradually raised funding on his own throughout university and successfully went abroad to India. Wow, so you raised money on your own. That's impressive, but it must have been tough.
Thank you. It would be a pleasure to be able to use the skills I learned to aid in your media department.
All right, that's enough. Don't talk about something you weren't even asked about.
Suda-san suddenly began acting irritated. Taken back, I gave him the spotlight.
If you want to do something IT-related, there's plenty of better options out there. So why did you choose us?
That is true. I've gotten several offers from startup companies. However, I was attracted by your media department's possibilities.
There's absolutely no use in discussing possibilities or ideals here. It's as I suspected. People going abroad lose sight of themselves.
Isn't that a bit much?
If you wanted to work here, you should have gotten a better grasp on Japan's printing industry. Might have spent your efforts on the wrong place, young man.
I understand. That might be true. I realize I've made some errors, and I humbly apologize.
Employing you would be a detriment to both parties. You better use that India power elsewhere. Better go build a company yourself.
Suda-san waved his hand as if to shoo him away. Sakamoto-kun bit his lip for a moment, but soon stood up and bowed respectfully before he opened the door and left. That was way too harsh, Suda-san! I'm going to go check on him!
Go ahead. Man, that felt good.
I finally caught up to Sakamoto-kun outside the company building and apologized from the bottom of my heart. I'm so sorry for my superior's behavior. Please forgive him if possible.
Thank you for your kindness. Please, don't worry about me. I'll make sure to remember the words you gave me and continue moving forward.
As he began walking away, I stood there entranced by Sakamoto-kun's radiance. In the next few years, society saw massive changes. As digitalization progressed, the printing industry saw a complete decline. The amount of work decreased sharply, and several companies went out of business. We might follow the same fate unless we find a new enterprise to spend our resources on. After a meeting, the higher-ups decided on merging with an IT company in order to survive. To think that I'd end up in charge of the M&A. And worse yet, it's with Suda-san again.
Hey, Kawamura! What's taking so long? Hurry it up! You better get it together as the representative, or we aren't scoring any mergers.
My apologies.
Today's up-and-coming IT company is one of the best ones I found. If we miss this chance, we're as good as dead.
Yes, sir. I understand. My stomach is killing me.
Aren't these successful companies great? Heard the CEO is only in his 30s. How impressive.
Yeah, there really are talented people out there, regardless of age.
Well, there's no way a brat in their 30s could understand this industry's ins and outs. It's only a matter of time before they lose momentum.
I suppose. I responded half-heartedly as I flipped through the company pamphlet that Suda-san found. But then... Shuto Sakamoto? I feel like I've seen his face before.
I humbly apologize for the wait.
President Sakamoto bowed to us respectfully.
I had a feeling it was you two. It's nice to see you again. Thank you very much for last time.
What? You're that... No! Are you?
Are you really that Shuto Sakamoto who came to our interview? President Sakamoto reacted to our pale faces with the same gentleness as back then.
I actually became an entrepreneur right afterwards. Suda-san helped me make up my mind.
Me?
Of course. I'll always remember your words from that day. Employing you would be a detriment to both parties. You better use that India power elsewhere. That or go build a company yourself. Am I correct? I was told by a friend to report your company for doing a stress interview, but I replied, absolutely not. Suda-san was merely trying to grant me a chance to grow. Of course he didn't just want to torment youngsters with words, right?
Yes, that's right.
What do you mean? This geezer's only thought is to bring everyone working under him to tears.
I'd like to support the plans for the M&A. In fact, let's actualize it as soon as possible.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes, I am. It holds merit for our company as well. Luckily, our recent project has seen success, which gives us some wiggle room.
Thank you so much!
No worries. It's my way of repaying for what I gained that day.
As a result, Shingeki Printing successfully merged with Sakamoto-kun's IT company. This meant that our media division would no longer be name-only. Business gradually began to recover now that we accepted web page design, system management, and printing jobs from a variety of customers. Furthermore...
Kawamura-san! I heard you haven't registered for childcare leave after receiving your second child. That's no good. Please, go ahead and register.
Huh? Really?
It's a right after all. I'll inform the management unit for you.
Another positive was the improvement of worker benefits and ease of receiving paid leaves. The M&A was purely beneficial for everyone, except for one person.
A bit late, but it's nighttime.
I'm being sent to India?
Yes, it would be very helpful.
Judging from the map, it looks very far from the city area.
It's to construct IT infrastructure in less wealthy areas after all. Isn't it wonderful? It's just like the opportunity to grow that you gave me. But, as you mentioned, the area is quite isolated, so be sure to take good care of yourself until you're used to it. By the way, you won't be finding any Japanese malls, even if you drove 1,000 kilometers.
No!
It's hard to find any beef, pork, or alcohol due to religious reasons. Also, you probably shouldn't drink the rust-colored tap water. I heard they have plenty of parasitic insects, so please be careful.
How could this happen?
After further persuasion from his colleagues, Suda-san finally embarked on his journey to India. Good luck, Suda-san. Feel free to remain there forever.
Please, no! I won't survive in India!
From then on, we received daily emails filled with tearful complaints from Suda-san. Those of us who were harassed by him happily waited each day for their arrival.